But there's evil within, too.
Hey y'all, I was just looking for my contact lens that I dropped, but I couldn't find it. It's a damn shame. Boys, if you drop your contact lens on the floor, I mean, you can't put it back in your eye, can you? Or do you put it in that one of them little plastic things that has like the liquid in it, of course? Boys, you'd have the worst fucking ass pains if you sat at this desk all day. Look, no ergonomics either. Boys, you'd be on there playing Diablo 2 all day. Son, I hope that Dal Runes or whatever was worth all the carpal tunnel. And this poor asshole was having to multi-box heal his own raid in vanilla World of Warcraft. What a nightmare. No wonder this place is the nightmare zone. Oh, that's right. We should advance the game. Okay, the last thing we did was we came back here and talked to O'Neill, and we were like, my daughter senses are no longer tingling, and he's like, oh, just go over here and, you know, go, oh, we have to go through the underground and the poo gas. I remember now. All right, well, the city streets are relatively safe because we've shot so many people, son. So we could just kind of walk around cocksure and proud. Look, we got stamina like you read about in Distant Runners Weekly. Boys, what do they got to talk about every week? It's just people talking about how far they ran. They're like, man, I ran all the way down to the fucking Food Lion and ran all the way to the produce section and then ran out the door with a bunch of bananas as I was chased by employees, and then I ran all the way back here, boys. It was like a 4K. Yes, well, I'm just walking around like I know what the hell I'm doing. I suppose I could look at my map. Okay, so it's that we've been in there before, but now I remember it has one of them gangle monsters, to use a term I never use on the Tenfey channel. It's one of them gangle monsters. Wait, we ought to do side quest at the garage, son. Why wouldn't you? I've already looted that trash can of its delicious contents. Well, look at that pack of boys just standing there, son. Dying. Dying to be sniped by somebody who's good at video games. Let's take the mouse. Ooh. Who wants to be shot in the fucking head today? God, they skid around a lot. Well, I guess they want to be garage boys now. Fine. I didn't even want to snipe you from a distance. Idiots. Vacas. Vaca. Alright, I think the game might let us go in here now. No, it's blocked. So I have to get in there some way and then push that thing. Is there an underground tunnel? We are in the VR world, so there's a very good chance there's an underground tunnel. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Sorry about that. I was terrified that I hadn't started the recording of the video file. I'm tempted to just start leaving that little timer turned on in the top left corner. It don't bother y'all, does it? Your immersion's not completely shot all to hell, is it? Now they want me to break in back here so they can write all it off on their insurance. I'm so tempted I have to do it. The loot is far too fat. Boys, that herb didn't do you no good, did it? Are you going to get up at some point, piece of shit? Never chance it. Oh no! Distrust most baleful has been sent out. Do you hear that god-awful noise I'm hearing? Sounds like a RE4 regenerator. There's not a gangle monster here, is there? Look, you got to disclose shit like that, boys. The Surgeon General passed a law that if you have a gangle monster on your premises, you have to have clearly displayed signage. Now, luckily, I come fully equipped with anti-gangle monster weaponry. But not everybody has that luxury, boys. Not everybody can be Sebastian Castellanos. Sebastian Castellanos. Well, did he notice me? No, of course not. Why would he? Boys, he's awfully stabbable. Let's do it. He noticed me. Senpai! Give me that fucking hatchet, idiot. Oh, I forgot I learned new Namble-Pamble stealth skills. I think we might have approached this situation a bit hastily. Let's return by running away. Well, hey, knife lady. You think I'm scared of you? Look, we can use our new stealth techniques on her. Boys, this is the true path of the Khajiit warrior. Will be laid belt. Like that, a Khajiit warrior is just a rogue, son. You don't need a two-hander when you're a Khajiit, son. It gives -2 to nambliness and -4 to pambliness. I'm glad to know the name of the business I'm skulking about. It's real, Alright, so how do you activate Predator? You get near them, and you're supposed to get, like, a icon. It's supposed to, like, turn red. And when it does, you're supposed to be able to hit it, and he scoots the fuck over there and just jabs them, son. Are you going in there? How does she know that door was unlocked? Why you get scrambly for one little second there? Hey, idiot. Enjoy being fucking stabbed. I briefly saw the little red icon. The old 1-2. The old knife and shotgun boot scoot. There you go. Boys, that's how you done it. That's clockwork. Crazy knife bitch killing right there. By the book, son. God, I hope the Chief of Tenfey was watching. Boys, I love to stick it to him. He's like my Cuddy. He's the Cuddy to my house MD. And boys, I love to just show him. I'm like, you can't get rid of me. I am the Tenfey channel, Chief. Who are you gonna put? You gonna put Murphy on the Tenfey channel? Really? Really? Murphy, I'm sorry if you hear this, boys. I appreciate you, but I don't know if you could carry the whole weight that is being the Tenfey. Okay. Baleful distrust coming off of them boys. Gonna live in a bush and cook some bok choy. You didn't think I could cook bok choy in a bush, did you? Alright, let's see if we can learn how Predator works. How do I look at my brain to see what upgrades I've taken? Statistics. No, that's just all the shit I've done. Does anybody know? Maybe you're just not allowed to know what your upgrades are and how they work. I probably should have read the little Predator thing when I was there. Boys, Todd Howard, is there really no way for me to look at my brain settings? Is my brain not in my inventory? I suppose it isn't. Not according to Todd Howard, the Lord God of this universe. That is Bethesda. Okay. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna think about things. Ponder and suppose in that order. That lady shouldn't ought to notice me climbing over this, and then I'll get real low to the ground. We'll get our nambliness and our pambliness in the fucking corner, son. To levels unknown. The game developers never intended for you to get your nambleness and pambleness settings that high, son. They didn't even test for it. They were so positive. Okay, she's got a hatchet, which means she's free, because I just obliterate her with my hatchet and catch hers out of the air like fucking super hot. Alright, he's probably going to turn around real soon. Okay. Now, let's see. We got to figure out how you activate the fucking Predator mode. I'm looking at... Okay, there. I saw it. You saw it too, didn't you? But it went away. We didn't deserve it. Alright, and then I press this button, and boom! And that bitch is none the wiser. Bitch, you didn't see nothing. The baleful eye of mistrust is not admissible in fucking court, and you know it. It's like a polygraph test. You're going to get up there on the stand and be like, but your honor, the mystic eyeball at the top of the screen got real big. You'll get laughed out of that fucking courtroom. Crazy bitch. Oh, dear Lord, please give me the Predator. Give me the Predator, Lord. I've been good. I've been good! Oh, God, he does a dive tackle. Yeah, we've done it, boys. We finally unlocked the inner Prowler Hatchetman. I remembered every recorded session. I've got to see if I can remember it. Now, he's holding something good. But I bet if I pick it up, something will happen. We'll suffer a negative consequence. I just know it. He's got to be examined. There's no getting around it.
It's worse than you do, pal.
Oh, he's got a gun. Boys, his corpse doesn't want to give it. That's Charleston Heston's ghost. I know it. Piece of shit. What? I've got to live through this? Wiggle that stick. Stand up and swing your hatchet. That's what we say down south. Boys, it's a good fucking saying. Kiss my fucking grits. A laser-sighted handgun, and I upgraded my regular handgun like a chump. Alright, so if we press X on that, we can make it be this more advanced handgun. Boys, we've unlocked our inner Leon Scott Kennedy in Resident Evil 4. Which Shinji Mikami worked on this. He's that Resident Evil guy from school. Oh, it don't take long into a Tenfey video to get Homestar Runner to come out. And I'm confident that all of y'all have watched at least all of Strong Bad Email. That's the minimum requirement. That's your, like, 12 pieces of flair. Okay. Nails. I gave you nails. Nails. Gallons of the stuff. I gave you all you could hammer, and it's never been enough. Fuck this nice Jeep. It reminds me of my Jeep. It's a green, old-ass Jeep. I left the good goo on that man. Good goo ka-choo, you might even say. Now, why? Look at this, floating in the air. Yeah, good job, Todd Howard. Uh-huh. You playtest it real good. I'm trapped in a hell made entirely of Todd Howard's lackadaisical attitude towards video game development. Okay. Now that we're done with these loose cannon antics, son. I did that just to give the chief something that he could berate me on, because God bless his heart. Boys, I feel for that man. Because he has to put up with a lot of my nonsense. And so I'll throw him a bone. I'll give him a good reason to berate me, but just a little bit. Now, what am I not remembering about this fucking place? Jingle bells, shotgun shells. We gotta have them, boys. Gotta wanna need to have a shotgun jangles, as they say. Luckily, some timbers appeared. Oh, does the upgrades for the... Are you upgrading like the class of gun? Because I just realized that had 7 shots and I was able to reload it. Or it had 6. But I was able to put 7 in it. If that's the case, that's nice. I won't feel like I squandered that one upgrade. Do you think I'll aim any better with this fucking laser sight? Boys, I'd love to have y'all's confidence in me. I'll leave you, V, just this once. But I did want to shoot you. Alright, we've got to solve the perplexing mystery of this yellow building. It's enraptured me. Or is this like the factory? And I haven't earned the right yet. I haven't passed the trial. Son, Echidna-sama hasn't deemed me worthy to enter the hallowed halls of this yellow building. Can I just lift one of these? Do I even lift? Somebody hears me. I saw waves of distrust emanating. See, a cool action guy would be able to climb that pipe. But not Sebastian, he's too real. Is there someone in there? Is there a crazy enemy person in there? Could you open a door to come try to kill me? Boys, that crowd's lazy. Ah, of course. Did you notice the door closing ever so creepily behind us? That's just how I want it, boys. If I ain't just on the cusp of shitting my pants, then you've done a piss poor job of inviting me into your creepy garage. I hate to be the one to tell you this. If I could wear those drawers until the next morning confidently, then you fucked up. But I appreciate that you tried. Someone's real confident in that wall. What say you, corner computer? What do you think they looked up in them books? Man, we're finding all kinds of great shit. A fuse box. Don't mind if I do. I'm gonna flip this one, and I'm gonna flip this one. I did it! I got the high score on my first try. It's like winning a claw game. Well, now that I've lit this building up real nice, that's not gonna draw the ire of anyone, crazy or otherwise. I can't imagine. I can't help but notice that once again, the waves of mistrust. Crazy bitch walking through the door. Crazy bitch needs to be put on the floor. Oh, if the good Lord graces me with Predator. Look for the icon, kids. Oh, he turned red. If it's red, she's dead. Now remember, she's a two-tapper. So we've got to run away. Run away. Run away and save your life. Real McCoy were the only ones who knew the truth of how to take this fucking bitch down. I think she's either forgot about me or she's so mad that she can't think to just walk over here and stab dog shit out of me. So I'm going to get that second stab. Oof. Oh, God. Okay. Alright. Let's raise this car. And go through the secret hatch. Secret car hatch. Oh, do you have to crouch to go to the secret car hatch? You do. We're jumping in one of them Silent Hill 2 holes. Surely there won't be miscreants down here. Or, God forbid, ne'er-do-wells. Boys, Sebastian and ne'er-do-wells don't get along, son. He's still a man of the law, even if he's not technically on the force. He just goddamn loves justice so much. And the only justice he loves more than any other is of the shotgun variety. I thought there were spooky ghosts down here, and I was about to find out if you could shoot spooky ghosts. But we don't have to. Ooh, the power.
Where are you? I've been looking for you all over the place. Shit, John. What are you doing down here? You weren't supposed to see this. I don't understand. Whoa, don't point that thing at me.
Oh no.
Friends, man, come on.
There must have been a secret cover-up where they just shot teenagers to death in a basement. Son, every American city is built on a foundation of dead teenagers in a basement. Rats off to you, son. Look, the Soviets left me this crate. It better be the good shit. It better be the top shelf of vodka. I'm taking me like a dirt shower, like a gingilla. Somebody's up there. And needs to be staffed. Huh. We have some sort of perplexing labyrinth situation. Now, I'm not much for knowing codes in advance, so we're probably going to have to learn what that code is. If I walk over there and grab that item, do you think they'll somehow secretly notice me? Let's find out. Hey, buddy. Oh, no, they secretly noticed me, and it's this man's fault. Oh, well, I had to come over here, so I can't blame him too much. Oh, God, we're going to have to solve a puzzle. The puzzle of how I went so long not shooting this fucking crowd right in the fucking face. No, stop, come back! You're supposed to let me shoot you first. God damn. They're going to come in here and start chasing me around, aren't they? Y'all didn't give me much time to run away and hide. Jesus Christ. Climbing ladders makes you safe. Everybody knows it. Oh, tripwire, son. I noticed you. You don't think they can climb ladders, do you? Boys, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints would never allow that crowd amongst their ranks. So I'm confident. Now, when I walk over that, is something going to blow up, or am I going to get caught in a time trap? Well, we know what's going to happen. This fucking asshole who's sitting here. Yeah, you're real dead. Idiot. You are now. Oh, no. Please don't come an Avenger. Why don't you walk over that tripwire, buddy? Well, nothing happened. Waffle stomp! I forgot I could do that. Okay. No, Baleful. Mistrust. Crouch, my boy. Crouch and be wary. Oh, we could just take this. Isn't that nice? Is somebody in here? I know there's a crowd downstairs, but they don't count. I'm full up on hatchets. Uh-huh. Well, look at that shiny thing it wants me to pick up. I can only imagine the lack of repercussions I'll suffer if I were to grab it. Yeah. Uh-huh. Secret box for it. No Sebastians allowed. You don't know I'm over here. I'm secret now. I'm a secret sneaky Khajiit boy inside. Come on, bitch. Get within stab prompt distance of me. Catch me behind this stack of sandbags. How about that? Oh! So sad. Now that our true Namble-Pamble nature has been unleashed, we're like a character in Bloody Roar. So we beasterized. Oh, don't rush lifting that thing up, by the way. Oh, I almost missed this good shit. We better get this place a good shit once over. If there's good shit in that place, I want to find it. I'm going to need an eyeball full. There's all kinds of good shit over there. Oh, here I am plucking this. Oh, it's just shotgun shells. The crowd might not get to it. Now, you know that bitch would have come running out of her secret box for it if we'd have done that right there, boys. Okay. We can finally open this door. I've wanted it the whole playthrough. I've wanted nothing more than to finally be able to use this door. And now we can. No, stop, Sebastian. You're only hurting yourself. I forgot you have to press B to let go of it. Son Todd Howard didn't trust you otherwise. Any good shit in these boxes? All kinds of good shit. We're almost up to 700, boys. We'll have that flaming crossbow by before the spring thaw. Which is ironic, because a flaming crossbow would probably be more useful when it's cold. Just saying. It's just, am I just allowed to have all this good shit in here? You're not gonna, like, I don't know, spawn some monstrosity on top of me? I guess not. Sometimes good things do happen. Now, whew, I'm real tempted to kill that crowd downstairs for the experience and the satisfaction of it. If they don't notice me, I could go down there and go full predator on them, son. Well, at least make an attempt. I kick doors in. Remember that comic where it's like the characters at a party, and as every character is introduced in the next little 3-panel gag, they just like, it's the same pose of them kicking the door in. It's a good comic. If I just landed here and they were all three standing there, boys, wouldn't I be discouraged? Alright. They're expecting a normal man. A bearded, shotgun-wielding human. Son, they won't anticipate elsewhere tactics. Look at you. The rats warned me of you. And your crazy bullshit. They were like, oh, don't even get hung up on him, son. That motherfucker's genuine crazy. You deserve better than that piece of shit. We're coming for that boy. Stab. Stab. So I've learned, I didn't use Predator right then because I was so close. So here's how Predator works if you're playing the PC version of The Evil Within 2 using an Xbox 360 controller, supplemented by a mouse, only for good aiming. When you're going towards them, kind of move your camera around until that little triangle appears on them, and if it's red, you press the right bumper, which is the stick to cover button, And Sebastian will start boot scooting over there. And then as soon as you see the A button prompt at the bottom, just mash it. And he'll do a fucking screaming war dive. Good shit was found in containers such as these. Our historians tell us. A single explosive bolt is not bad. But I don't know if it needed all this theatrics. Like, you've made it disappointing because you overhyped us with the presentation. It's like a bad trailer. Huh. Well, there were like 3 people down there mad at us. I guess they died of discouragement. I'll take it. I suppose they could be out there in the overworld. You have to cross the overworld map, but beware the random battles. Remember when Legendary Frog was a thing and everybody thought they were super cool? Okay. What's our transceiver update? Okay, how do y'all feel about advancing the game's story now? I think it'd be real pertinent. I think we could get a lot accomplished if we were to advance the game's story. Oh yeah, the Skangle Smoke Monster. Perfect for sniper bullets. Let's get to a vantage point on top of this fucking green Jeep. Let's make sure this thing's good and fed. And let's get real good at shooting this fucking thing in the head. That's a warning shot. Just ignore that. How did that fucking miss? Okay. You've got to stop shambling at some point. Jesus Christ. Don't lower your head all crazy. Oh no, I want to shoot. Pow. I was shot at that bitch. You're like, technically it's a 2-shot. You missed. I'm like, you know what I fucking meant. Good God. Boys, you crowd are real discerning. I'm going to put the explosive bolt in here in case I get fucking panicked. Look, he glows with the Satsui no Hado when you equip the glowing bolt, son. Is he locked in here with all the crazy possessed people? Or are they locked in here with him? You love to stand up. I know it. I've seen you do it. Piece of shit. Oh, I guess if we'd have hit this, water would have gone out. And then that thing would have been like, and come wandering over here. We could have shot a lightning bolt right there. And then it would have been like, oh, Jesus, oh, fuck, I wish I wasn't being electrocuted. And then we could have shot it with a sniper rifle. So I believe we cut out several of those middleman steps. Who else is going to stand up when I try to walk past? You? Not anymore. Don't think I didn't notice your glowing eyeballs in the back, mister. Boys, everybody's getting disciplined today, son. You're all going to have to stay after and write sentences. Okay. We did it, boys. Professional. The whole way here. I can't think of one, like, legitimate mistake that we made.
Probably should let Kidman know what's going on.
I appreciate he only does these in safe rooms.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What have you got for me?
The good news is that I located O'Neill, and he was able...
Alright, the story. He's basically like, I'm going to go through the internet sewer tunnels to get to the different IP kingdom. How's our HP looking? We'll never know. It's full, so it would be a waste. If I were to waste that cup of good coffee, Dale Cooper and Brian Lee would both appear. And they'd each be wearing one of the Patara earrings, and they would fuse into one being of disappointment. I don't think I could handle it, boys. Alright. Let's save our game. Just in case. And then let's go into the sewers. I guarantee nothing eventful will happen.
O'Neill was talking about. Let's try that password.
Is the password Big Deal O'Neill 69? We get to run through the loading zone. Woo. What if the 4 kings attacked us, son? Boys, that was a short loading zone. And then the loading zone itself gives us another computer to hack into the next area we're going to. Like, why do we have to go through the internet sewer tunnels? Isn't that loading zone supposed to be what's transporting us? My my dissonance is so ludonarrative, boys. Alright. Well, I like this little room it brought us to because it's full of good stuff. My favorite kind of stuff. The good stuff. Wasn't that a channel that Wheezy Waiter was on? Okay. Here we are. It's not ominous or imposing at all. I bet there's less than 700 crazy zombie people in here. In fact, I guarantee it. I'm just looking around for fun. I get like an Umbrella Laboratory, like a Resident Evil 1 Umbrella Laboratory vibe here. Let's see if this is going to make a bomb fall out or if we can get a little bit green good. I'm going to keep trusting you, Mr. Fuji. Because you love Pokemon. Don't let me down, Mr. Fuji. Why? Why, Fuji-san? Go Nasai, Fuji-sama. Alright, if I were to shock bolt this, no, wait, there's nothing fucking in that.
Seems
What do you
like
got to
things
say?
didn't go so well down here either.
Yep, I get that impression too. But that's okay, because we've got guns and shit. So we'll be perfectly fine. There's still nothing too ominous. Somebody just spilled a big pot of chili. A heavily tomato-based chili. This is an odd layout to like a workroom. Like, why is it sunk down into the ground so they can have a real tall ceiling? I do appreciate that, I suppose.
Could this be the whole map of Union? Used to be so huge.
So what happened when you got to the edges? Was it just a cliff? Were there walls of ice, just like on the actual flat earth we live on? Maybe. You don't look like the type who would get up and try to kill me, and I like that about you. I'm not going to read someone's email. I'm not Adam Jensen.
Looks like they were still designing parts of Union in here.
I like how you're designing Union inside of it. Like, wouldn't you be setting at a computer in the real world? Dragging and dropping and sliding. That's what you do when you 3D model, right? Drag, drop, and slide. That's the three main concepts. I've got too many heals. I'm so good at the game, kids. I can't stop finding heals. They can't give these fucking medical syringes away. That's where I came from, isn't it? It's good to remember where you came. I guess I could acknowledge this, so it'll leave me the fuck alone. I like Sebastian's fucking radar sense that goes off every now and then. What's all this in here? Shenanigans? Tomfoolery? I heard like an old desktop computer like booting up noise. Did y'all hear that too? I don't think that's a crazy person that'll get up either. I think that's just a good old-fashioned corpse. Son, it's good to see. Just an old-fashioned dead human, son. It's what I live for. It's why I do this job. What's in the secret tunnel? Nothing. You can use guns in the secret tunnels. I'm not worried. If you're worried that the mummy man from 1408 is crawling around in there, don't worry. We've got guns and shit. That looks like a real secure room, so we'll come back to that later. Okay, now we could open that door. I don't know why we'd need to. Well, I guess if we want to backtrack and don't feel like walking through that little side area would be the main reason. What's over here in the abyss, huh? That's what I thought. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just do it anyway. Boom. Actually, the poof cloud would be the best, like, emergency bolt we could launch. Nobody anticipates a poof cloud, son. And then we could go max stealth. It's also a good. What was the... I was trying to decide if that would be a good named for one of the members of Wolves Can't Fly, their stage persona. And I was trying to remember Spark Shot Magnum. That was the first one. Because that's the one that I made up in the Resident Evil 2 Claire A randomizer. So Max Stealth. Y'all are going to have to fight over who gets to be Spark Shot Magna and who gets to be Max Stealth. How many members do you think they should have? Either 4 or 5. Maybe like 4 core members and like a 5th that they bring on sometimes. And people like that are real pretentious about the band argue. They're like, oh, he's not, one of the core 4. The core 4 is what they call them. The core 4 Wolf Boys. Someday when I fully completed the lore of Wolves Can't Fly, they'll become real. I know it. It's like the never-ending story. Now, I know what goes on in a room like this because I remember it. I go to open a door, and it's like opening door, making loud-ass fucking noise, and taking 2 fucking months to open. And then because of that, this crowd comes a-running, so fucking angry. Well, I'm not having it. I'm taking my fate into my own hands and killing people before they can kill me. It's what makes me the hero I am. Somebody's in there having the best fucking time tearing someone up. So I'm going to let them be just for now. Just because I'm the bigger man. But I feel like we could preemptively kill just a few more folks. It's the Christian thing to do. Set down here. Yeah, oh no, of course I would never get up when the door alarm triggers. Not me. Not Susie May at the end of the catwalk. Everyone's favorite down-home gal. The gal next door at the end of the catwalk. Yep. You're real pretty. But you look a lot better now. That's a real pretty face. It'll look better splattered all over my floor. Okay. Oh, are you like an upgrade or are you a key item? Ooh, we get more crossbow bullets. I like it. What if it made that noise every time you picked up an item? What if every time you went to pick up an item, a funny little creature was there? And he screamed and ran away. Did y'all see like the Happy Smiling Friends or whatever that Psychic People's made for Adult Swim? It was an interesting animation. What goes on in a room like this? Oh, I'm not allowed to know. Not until I go through the asshole door. Well, we should oughta gotta kill these motherfuckers in here. I think with the poof cloud bolt we could do it. Let's sneak this door open. Maybe he won't notice. Oh, we're not allowed to do it. Well, never mind. I'll just activate the asshole door. Oh god, we gotta do the muff detector puzzle. If you've somehow watched this and not watched any of my RE2 content, you might not quite understand that reference. You're like, well, it's like every other Tenfey reference because I never know what the hell's going on. Ooh.
Emergency lockdown.
Yep, there it goes.
Please wait for system.
You trying to open a door. Attention, all crazy people. This motherfucker is cheating. Alright, what we can do is we can come in this room and it'll be our last fucking stand, boys. They'll never get us in the poof cloud. Uh-oh. Not a saucy boy. Whatever shall I do? I'm just a humble detective man with a magic crossbow. Look, he was so intimidated. He didn't even... What? Come back! You're supposed to try to kill me. There you are. Poof Cloud Justice! Stab. Oh no! Poof Cloud Justice had no effect. Do you not have that ability by default? Fuck Poof Cloud Justice then. You get a headshot. You get a headshot. And just because you were so patient, I'll give you one too. We did it, boys. We saved the city. Could I put a good bolt in my crossbow? Thank you.
Security Annex emergency lockdown disengaged. Please wait while system reboots.
Oh no, the baleful. Look at the baleful eye staring directly at me. Not the character. Not you watching the video at home. But me sitting here recording it. It's the eye of Howard. He's finally noticed me. But I do believe there's a way. It's probably an upgrade to the actual that setting on the crossbow for the poof clouds. But I'm fairly certain you can get it where when they're in the poof cloud, you can walk around fucking stabbing them at your leisure. Do I have to come out there to y'all? Am I the crazy person? Okay, look. She's going full on bitch. I got just a fucking thing for people like you. God ain't gonna be sad. Good lord, you fucking came in here quick. Get the hell off of me. I'll gladly take that shot. Oh no, she never stopped being crazy. She was born into crazy. We merely adopted it. It's too much. Fine. You earned it. You whore. Put me through my fucking paces, boys. That's all it takes. It's like how the Joker was made, son. It just takes one crazy bitch for everything to fall apart.
System reboot complete.
Is it? Is it, sweet cheeks? Now that they're all dead, are you allowed to open? Piece of shit. Now, I want to examine all side area. Apparently there's still... Oh, there are still people to kill. Good for me. Alright, let's keep physical objects in betwixt us. That's the first step. I keep wanting to tap the A button and hop forward like a certain elf boy does when he's creeping around in a certain open world Zelda game. He got full of piss and vinegar for just that brief moment. Alright, you're going to start walking and I'm going to get Predator. And I'm going to come for that boy. I can see why people have problems with it. It needs to activate like further away. Maybe the further away you are, the longer it takes for the shit to turn red.
That's it. Need to conserve ammo.
Yeah, you do. Because I am just fucking dispensing that shit like Tic Tacs. And orange Tic Tacs, son. The rarest, the hardest Tic Tacs to keep hold of because they're so good. I guess we'll have to be pistol boys for a little bit. I do hate being a pistol boy because it requires good aiming. Ugh. Why I gotta get the hit scan weapon? Corman, man, I have no shotgun shells. God damn, trying to fucking show up Arthur Morgan for fucking Red Dead 2 and how long it takes to examine a carcass for items. We found another abyss. Stygian in nature. Look at that. Shotgun bounty. Yeah. Okay. I believe now we can get back to the most professional style of gameplay. There we go. You gotta fashion souls every video game you play. Now I came in this way, correct? Or did I come in? That's right, because we saw a crowd in here having shenanigans and tomfoolery. I see we're over 700 parts. That's good. That's good, isn't it? After we get that harpoon upgrade for our crossbow, what should we go into next? We could try making the handgun real good so we could rely on it the whole game. We will get a magnum at some point, spoiler, so we could save up for that. Save up to make sure our magnum is big and strong. It'll be our retirement magnum. Our Roth IRA magnum. Okay, I'm ready to advance the plot. And the scan. Mobius calls shotgun shells. Some guy was on the radio and he's like, hey, where are you guys at? I've got like 900 shotgun shells and I can't carry all of them. You can find my juicy, bloated carcass at these coordinates. Oh, that's a real uneventful room. Oh no, are we coming up on Fart Gas Town? Oh no, this is where we got to drain the shit water and then walk through where the shit water used to be. This is the part of the video where we gag the whole time. It's not just shit water, it's lovingly rendered shit water. Let's look before we go down there and see if we notice anybody. It's going to cause us future problems. Let's see if we see Android 6, 17, or 18, son. Because if we do, you're going to have a problematic future. Now, why did my handgun become the bad handgun? Because I pressed a button, probably. You have to click A on it. I was dragging my thumb down and letting go. You know, like a radio menu's supposed to work. But it's my fault, really. I guess I shouldn't have supposed that the game developer, I'm not going to say T. Howard. It's far too obvious. We'll call him Todd H. But I don't want to imply, look at this shit ladder, boys. There ain't enough Clorox wipes in the world to get me down here. I had to be like, look, I'm still fairly young. I could have another kid. I could bust out another kid. Boys. I hear evil frog noises. I don't like that. Ooh, there's a secret item over there I'm being goaded into taking. I have to have it. As soon as I saw that secret item, I knew I had to have it. I bet that door never opens. Shotgun shells are the best secret item. Nope, the shit door couldn't open. I hear gurgling. Get me up that ladder, boys. The ladder will make us strong. No, I pressed the Dark Souls slide down button. So baleful is this gaze. Don't climb too fast, honey. Fucking Demon Souls called. They want their ladder climbing speed back. You gonna come up here after me, buddy? Huh? 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 You wanna be a big man? I'm the hero because I'm shooting at you from a high point with a ranged weapon. Now, he has some sort of creamy white substance in it. We'll say it's sticky white stuff. Okay. Now that I'm over here, do I have to reapply the shit water? Or did that open the shit door downstairs? That's where the poo gas is. Let me see. I'm curious about what that lever did. That toggle. Oh, you really can Dark Souls slide down the line. I had no idea. Oh, did it make that bridge fall down? Yep, it's the secret bridge lever. For some reason, the engineers that designed this place. Remember, we're still in a VR world. Why is there a shit tunnel in a VR world? People need to shit here? God damn. The worst possible version of this shit. I'll take Sword Art Online over this shit, boys. That's fucking saying something. Alright, here's the secret. In this area, you can't use weapons because it's full of like flammable gas. And we have to play in first person with this gas mask on. So, spoilers, we're going to have to creep around and, yeah, not get seen. I mean, of course there's not monsters in here. Why would there be? It's just going to be calm, collected, walking around, not getting seen by nothing. Nut and Honey Crunch, a big bowl of it will be the only thing that lays witness to us. Turn your flashlight off so we are. Alright, even though it looks like we shouldn't be, we're hid right now. So we're going to have to wait for Dollface here to get standing looking in this direction out of her system. It's just a face. She'll get over it. Oh dear God, Lord Jesus, don't let that crazy bitch see me. And I can't do nothing. Do y'all feel tense yet? What way are you going to go? You've got to make up your mind. Boys. Okay. Luckily, she's real bad at noticing us when we're behind this small box. It's not immersion breaking. It's realistic. Couldn't I realistically stab her? I didn't even check to see if the game lets you stab in this mode. I figured it was better to avoid. Alright, that was just the preamble, because down here is where they kept the good shit. And by that, I mean a very good friend of ours that we've shot in the head several times from a distance with a sniper rifle might be down here wandering around, dying to run into helpless detective boys while can't use their guns. Oh, can we throw bottles down here? That's a hashtag game changer, boys. Son, it looks like the tide's turned to my favor. So this is the actual exit. But,
An electric lock.
yeah, you've got to solve a little puzzle over there on the other side of Mr. Pleasant, we'll call him. I hear some sort of god-awful noises imminent. Hey! Look who's shambling about all on his own like a big grown-up boy. I saw the Predator icon. Did y'all see that? Can I stab this man? I'll do it. Oh no, you noticed me! Senpai, don't notice me, Senpai. Oh God, keep running. Lord have mercy. Alright. They put this little chase breaker here. Alright, we need to learn some things about the first person world. We need to learn if stabbing's on the table. Listen here, sweetheart. I ain't entering no virtual mind world unless I can show people what for with my cutting iron. Won't take no for an answer. It looks like an item you could pick up laying there. Where's she at? Whoa, here she comes. We can! Okay, good. Hashtag game changer, boys. Cool, we'll go down there and Predator that motherfucker, and I know one stab ain't gonna kill that fucking gang of monstrosity, but we could use hit and run tactics. If we get hit a couple of times, boys, I got healing items to burn. I was just talking earlier about how I couldn't get rid of them. Too many healing items. They made this sewer real unpleasant to want to be in. With all these noises and shit. Alright, there's our boy. There's our Predator prompt. Shaka Ka, bitch. You're made up of like multiple people. You're like a Castlevania boss. And now you've shrugged me off. I'll run away like the hero I am. And you'll be none the wiser. I see an item over there that I'm going to get next time. Gadget. Next time. Ha ha. I'm like one of them little yap dogs that'll bark its fucking head off at you, and you take one step for it and it runs away, and in a moment it sees it, you're like, yeah, and turn around, then he starts talking hot shit again. You think little yap dogs would learn at some point that nobody buys their bullshit, but they don't. They got little dog syndrome. I need to train the rats to help me, the rat bros. Okay, you're just standing there a la pancakes. You look like the kind of gang of monstrosity needs Predator. And I'm just the secret Khajiit man to do. Are you back to me? Do I get a Predator strike on you? Hot damn! I'm going to imagine we need 3 of those at the minimum to take this thing down. No! Deader in the conch, boys. Hot damn. Son, wherever you are, Chief. I did it for you. Oh. Well, ain't you just pleasant? Donald Pleasance played that man. Mary Magdalene, what are you doing hide down here at the end of the secret spooky tunnel? Can't take that woman nowhere. Alright, well we can just stride about with confidence, son. We've stabbed all our problems away. But now we can look about for secrets and treasures. Oh boy. So normally you have to sneak past that fucking breathing thing and go in this room and try to solve this fuse box puzzle, but the thing keeps coming in here after you and you had to hide from it. And just, you know, the long story short, huge pain in the ass. Oh, let's see if I can get the high score again. Do you think it's the same? No, it's not. Nope. See, when you mess it up, it's like, good fucking job, idiot. Oh, yeah, that's going to work real good. Okay, how many does what? That does 3. That does 2. That does 4. That does 5. And there are as many as 10. So 5 plus 3 plus 2 is somewhere in the ballpark of 10. Guarantee it. Goodwill Hunting himself would have been humbled. He'd have been like, damn, it was my fault. Okay. Boys, this place is just... I mean, it's still real unpleasant. But, you know, they always keep that rat right there to remind you where safety is. Either that or it's where all the good Ritz crackers are.
Thank God. That mask smelled terrible.
Probably smell better than what you were walking through there, buddy boy. I'm hoping that's the only one of those in the game. It's the only one I remember experiencing way back when I played this. When did this game come out? Like 2017 or something like that? Well, you didn't even have the decency to have a good item. I'd have taken one handgun bullet, would have justified me walking over there and dealing with your disappointing nonsense. Investigate. So with somebody in here at this computer, this would be a really, really drab fucking computer workstation. Look at this. Next to this overturned pipe. You don't even get a chair. You gotta like drag one of these fucking crates over to sit on. How did I miss this? Were y'all screaming at your computers? I like to think you all watch Tenfey videos like kids watching Dora the Explorer and you just yell at the screen. Huh. It's kind of suspicious. I'm just saying. That would have been a perfect spot for an item. I'm just saying. Oh, do we go up the spooky stairs or do we go through the ominous door? I vote spooky stairs, just this once. No, there was an ominous door at the top of that. We were ruined no matter what we did. Does this look like plot advancement? Always search the room for dead people that what might get up before picking up items. It's the responsible way to play survival horror. Is this even survival horror at this point? I'd dub it survival action. Now, the first Evil Within felt like survival horror because it was much more oppressive and claustrophobic inside of Rorvac or whatever's mine. And the fact that like it just went down that linear progression. Son, just because a game has linear progression doesn't by default make it bad, kids. Some of my best friends linearly progress. Progress? Ominous resonance. This whole area is just one big resonance point. Why don't they just build the whole damn marrow out of resonance points, son? Oh, Neil Bishop.
Can you hear me? It's Watkins. What's going on? The collapse is happening faster than we predicted.
Okay. Because everything's going to shit. So these tunnels aren't supposed to be fucking ruined like this. They didn't design it like that. It has to do with all the tomfoolery and mindfuckery going on. But that's what's led to these Stygian abysses appearing. What is this secret vent? Looks like kind of place fella could find a hidden item. But I guess not. I guess we don't deserve that. Or am I supposed to like melee it? I say. I glance at the map. Oh wait, I'm probably supposed to go in through here. Son, the rats knew. The rats are watching me so frustrated as I flailed about randomly. Alright, spooky tunnel. Neat shotgun. I'm telling you, every time you crawl through a vent in any situation, there's at least like a 15% chance that the mummy man from 1408 is crawling around in there. And you just don't want to have to deal with that. West access tunnels. I represent the east. Access tunnels, I ain't got nothing to do with them.
My way back into Union.
We found a nice little pleasant room. I mean, pleasant for the area. It's still a fucking shithole room. I do like how we're finding just whole handguns and getting bullets out of them. I feel like that's more realistic than just everybody leaving boxes of handgun ammunition laying around all over the damn place. Alright, let's hack our way back into the story. Look at how fast that loading zone's going, boys. And I ain't even got this shit installed on the solid state. This shit's on my D drive. Ooh, can you imagine? And we did it. We hacked our way to the truth. And what's that? Do I need HP, son? Time for Brian Lee to have a reason to like the video. Don't even watch my YouTube Let's Play style video until I've had my coffee in game. Takes it all in one boiling swig, just like Brian Lee.